Finding the right niche for Amazon merch can feel impossible with all the competition. In this video I show you my best tips for discovering high demand niches with low competition. Stay till the end for an important tip if you're in a lower tier. Okay, first of all, for this niche research you're only gonna need 3 tools, and these tools are the Chrome web browser, you may already use that, and the Productor plugin. And if you're a merch seller on Amazon you may also already use that. So if you don't have Productor installed, you just go to the Chrome Web Store. You can type in chromewebstore.google.com or just type in Chrome Web Store on Google and click on the first link, and then you type in Productor, and then it's the first one. It says Productor for merch by Amazon. You click it and then you would install it on this button. I've already installed it, so I'm ready to go. So the first step would be that we will pick a niche, and in best case you would pick a niche that you know very well. And that could be anything, maybe your hobby, your profession, or some other special interests. But let's say you have absolutely no idea where to start. That's where I would start with a niche list. So you just go to Google and type in niche list, and let's see what we get. First one says best t-shirt niches ever. Let's take a look. And it's a niche list from Christian Heidorn. I personally also have this niche list and I can really recommend it to you. You can just click on this button, then you can choose between the basic version, that's free, and the pro version, and that only costs $7. So I would recommend that you take a look at that. Let's see the other search results. This one says listofniches.com. Let's take a look, and you just get a list of niches in alphabetical order. And that's a good start for us right here. Well, the great thing about this list is that you click on the name and then you will get to the Wikipedia website. And that's basically very handy if you don't know what that niche means. So let's take a look at these niches. Well, I can already see that there are a lot of very general niches, but there are also enough sub niches on this list. Like you can already see baseball and basketball. These are very general niches, and if you check that on Amazon there will be thousands of search results. So don't go into these very general niches, but of course you can niche down in these very big niches. You also have to be a bit careful because there are also trademarked niches in this list, like CrossFit for example, and that's a brand as you can see here. So don't go into that niche. It also says Disney, and don't ever go into that niche. Now let's just pick one niche and start from there. Okay, it says djembe. I don't know what that is. Let's click it. Okay, it's this instrument. A djembe or djembe is a rope-tuned skin-covered goblet drum played with bare hands. Okay, now let's just check the competition on Amazon. And when we are doing that, we always use the incognito mode on the Chrome browser. And that's very important so we don't get different search results that's based on our previous searches. So here we are on Amazon.com, and the first thing we have to check is the zip code, and we do that on the top left right here. Click on it, and I already set it on Beverly Hills 90210. So this is always important, otherwise we don't get the correct search results. Click done. And now we want to check the search results for djembe. So you just type in djembe shirt. Now it's always a good sign if you get suggestions like this. This one says djembe shirts. This one says Djokovic shirt. Don't know what that is. This one says Django shirt, DJI shirt, djembe t-shirt, and djembe drum t-shirt. So the first one and the last two are very relevant for us. And if these appear in the suggestions, that means that there are already people searching for these t-shirts. Another thing is that Amazon doesn't make a difference between shirt or t-shirt. That doesn't make a difference. So for this case we just pick shirt, press enter. We already got some results. And this bar right here is from Productor. That's very important for us. We always have to check this second number right here. And what that means is that there are 4,283 t-shirts for djembe are online. I mean for the search term. We just typed in djembe shirt and there are that many shirts online. Now let's first talk about the number of products that are online. Well, we have to make a difference between accounts with ads and accounts without ads. We have to make this difference because with ads you will get a better visibility on the search results because just you buy it with your money, and without ads you always have to rely on the organic ranking. So if you don't have access to ads, then this number can't be that high. Well, I would say a small niche would be like under 1,000 products, and a small to medium niche would be like 1,000 to 5,000 products. A medium niche would be like 5,000 to 10,000 search results. And I would just go into these medium niches if I have access to ads. Otherwise you won't be visible and there would be a very small chance that the customer will even see your products. So if you don't have access to ads, then take your time and look for these small to very small niches. You can also see this niche score right here on the right, but you can just ignore it because it doesn't work. For us, only this number is interesting right now. Now we have to take a look at the search results itself. So let's scroll down and we already see that there are a lot of shirts that have reviews, and that's also a very good sign. That just means that the customers love their products and love to buy t-shirts in this specific niche. They also may be very passionate about this niche. Now the next step would be that we take a look at the BSR. You can see it in this green field right here for each shirt. And what that number means is, well, the lower this number is, the better this product sells. Well, the first ones are about 2, 3 and 4 million, but this one is under 1 million, and that's a good sign. I would always look for these BSRs that are under 1 million. So let's scroll down a bit. You can also see some reviews right here, but the BSRs are not really good. And these are, by the way, graphic only designs. Here we got this popular phrase, peace, love, djembe in this case, but this can easily be scaled. These are also graphic only, and the first one were also graphic only except for this one. So let's scroll down. Here you also have some reviews, but the BSRs are not too good. If the BSRs are that high, that means that the demand is not that high. So let's scroll down again. Yeah, it doesn't get much better. Although you can see shirts with reviews, that's always a good sign, but the BSRs are not too good. This one is about 1 million and it also has reviews, and it's nearly graphic only, if you can say it like that. It just says djembe and it's got this nice graphic. There are definitely a lot of graphic only designs. So let's go to the top again, and to do that you can just type page up on your keyboard and then we'll jump on the top again. Now you could try to go into that niche as it's not too crowded. With these numbers of shirts I would definitely say that you will have to put ads on these shirts. We also saw a lot of graphic only shirts, so maybe you can try it with designs with phrases. So I would just take out the notepad and type in djembe shirt 4.3k results ads designs with phrases. It's a bit smaller, make it a bit bigger for you. Here we go. Of course you can also make a nice spreadsheet on Google Sheets or on Excel, for example. So now we got the first niche. Now let's search another one. To get the next niche I'll show you a really cool trick. So remember we got to this Wikipedia site, and what you do now is you scroll to the bottom of the page. You see this title right here, percussion instruments. Just click on show, and then you will get a list of all the different kinds of percussion instruments that you can now validate on Amazon. What's nice about this Wikipedia site is that you can take your cursor and it will open a small window and you can already see it on the picture what it is, so you don't even have to click it. So let's take a look. Let's just pick castagnettes. So type in castagnettes shirt. And it doesn't give you these suggestions, so that's already a bad start. But let's take a look anyways. Okay, it says 683 products. That's very good. So I would consider this a very small niche. But let's first validate the search results, of course. Okay, these are nearly 3 million, 11 million. These ones don't even have a BSR, so they're never sold. This one has 12 million. These ones have never sold. And these ones also have never sold. Nope. 12 million. Okay, let's stop right here. This niche is not interesting for us because there's basically no demand. Well, of course, if you just look at this number, this niche looks very interesting. But then if you look at the search results, you find out that there's basically no demand in this niche. So it's not worth it to go into that niche. Okay, let's go back to Wikipedia again. Let's see, what's this? Kabaza. Let's just try this one. Kabaza shirt. It doesn't give you these suggestions, but let's take a look. Just 93 shirts. Let it load for a second or 2 seconds. Okay, this one is under 1 million. It just says shake, rattle and roll, but there isn't any mentioning of the Kabaza instrument. So that's very awkward. The next ones have never sold, although I would say this one is a great design and this one is also a great design. Of course it's very generic, but it speaks to the niche. Okay, let's scroll down. I would say these are all from the same seller. Let's scroll down. Okay, more of these. Nope. 12 million. More of these. Okay, someone really had fun with these. Now I would say let's just stop it right here. Go to the top and let's say this niche is not interesting. Okay, let's pick tambourine. Tambourine shirt. Okay, that's a good sign. People are searching for it. Tambourine shirt for women, tambourine man shirt. Let's just pick tambourine shirt and let it load. And that's great. It says 176 products. We got shirts with reviews. The BSRs are not too good, but let's take a look at the other search results. We got the reviews, that's a very good sign, but the BSRs are quite high. This also applies to the next ones, and it only gets worse as I scroll down. 12 million, 8 million. Okay, I saw enough. Let's go up. Now let's add it to our text file. So for this niche I typed in tambourine shirt, 176 results. You don't need ads in that niche, but of course you can do ads in that niche to get a better ranking, and we can create all designs. Designs with phrases and without phrases. Means graphic only. Well, now we looked at the BSRs and I can say that you will not make a lot of sales in that niche, but you can expect here and there some sales in that niche. This niche is especially interesting because we only have 176 results and we have a lot of shirts with reviews, but it's like the BSRs tell you the demand is not that high. Okay, now you can of course validate all these different types of instruments on Amazon. Well, it's basically kind of like a treasure hunt. It may take some time to find niches that are very interesting. Now you saw Wikipedia as a great inspiration to finding some niches. Now I want to show you another source. You go to the niche list again and then you pick a big niche. Now I pick engineering, for example. And then you go to ChatGPT and then I just type in, I need a list of niches and sub-niches in this big niche, engineering. Give me a list of at least 50 niches and sub-niches in this big niche. And then of course you can just change out this big niche, engineering, for any other big niche. So let's just type enter and see what we get. And now we get a really big list of engineering jobs, and I can say that shirts of different professions are also very popular on Amazon. So here you got the sub niches of this big niche, or in this case the big niche is engineering, and the sub niche of that is civil engineering, and the sub niches of civil engineering are these ones. And of course you can adjust this number right here and then you will get more results. Now let's validate the civil engineering niches on Amazon. Okay, I just typed in civil engineering shirt. You can already see that it's quite popular. Let's see the results. Yep, it already says 31,000 products. You get shirts with many reviews and a very good BSR, but because of that number this niche is too crowded, so I wouldn't go into that niche. So to stop this search process, you just click on the Amazon logo and here you go. Now let's check the first sub niche, structural engineering. Structural engineering shirt, that's a good sign, people are looking for it. Just click it, let it load. Okay, that's a difference. Now we get 6,623 products, and that's a very big difference. So this would be a niche for going in with ads. Now let's take a look at the search results. This one already says structural engineers on the shirt. It's got reviews and it's got a BSR around 1 million. That's good. This one also says structural engineer, has reviews, a BSR of around 3 million. This one is also a structural engineering shirt. It's got a BSR of around 800k. So that's good. Well, of course you always have to look at the shirts itself, because there are many people that just spam their keywords into the listing and then you will get irrelevant search results. So always look at the shirts itself, if it's a shirt from that niche. So let's scroll down a bit. There we see these reviews. This one is basically a copy of this one, of the first one. Yeah, don't do something like that. This one is just a general engineering shirt, but it's got a very good BSR. Let's scroll down. Okay, here we have a lot of general civil engineering shirts. Let's scroll down. This one is even a mechanical engineering shirt. Let's scroll down. These ones are basic engineering shirt. This one is a civil engineer shirt. Okay, let's go up again. So we just took a closer look at the search results for structural engineering and we found out that there are not too many shirts in this niche. And the shirts that are specifically for this niche have either a lot of ratings and a good BSR or only a good BSR. And that's a very good sign. So I took it on my list and typed in structural engineering shirt, 6.6k results, but that's just a number right here. In reality, we don't have that many structural engineering shirts online as we saw it in the search results. I typed in ads, but just because of this number, you can also try it without ads and be very specific about the keywords. And in this niche, I would say only designs with phrases make sense. Now, when we go back to ChatGPT, your task would be that you would take these niches and validate these on Amazon, just as we did with the first one. I would also go directly to these sub-niches. You can of course do this process with a lot of different niches on ChatGPT, or you can use the Wikipedia method that I just showed you. Okay, here's some more advice for you. If you're stuck in a lower tier on Amazon, for example tier 10, 25 or even tier 100, my advice would be like that you will take your time and research those niches. Go for very small niches with under 1000 search results and look for shirts with reviews and good BSRs. Of course this takes time, but it will be worth it. It will pay off in the sales that you will get. And then once you get in a higher tier, you can do more experiments in bigger niches. And as I said, if you have access to ads, you can try the bigger niches. Now, if you have any questions regarding this process, then just please leave a comment down below and I'd love to answer your questions. Now, to prepare for my upcoming video, watch this video about the topic if you should create designs without phrases, that means graphic only, or designs with phrases. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more AI tips and tricks. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.